so much, the organizers of this workshop. I want to appreciate their effort and to our weather for this wonderful workshop. These days, people have forgotten about the environment, and yet people live within environment. I am really shocked that such a museum can still have such a ideas and information. I never expected. We really need to pray that such elder people should be and discuss. Thank you so much, Muse, for that information. I also want to appreciate the veteran politician Under Mariche Ferua, the former L5 chairman of Greater Arua. The issue of climate change is a collective responsibility of every citizen in this country. But I am really surprised of what is happening within the country. For example, people are cutting. There is this old type of tree called the Avizilian africana, what we call locally here milli.
Milio.
A million. I don't know where they have got the marketing. People are coming from Central, from where, even the Indians and so on, they have come to, they have flooded West Nile, up the border towards the Sudan. Destroying these Avizilian africana tree, which have been existed more than even 200 to 300 years. At times 1 million can be 2 meters in diameter. But this time you cannot see them. The government, in the other hand, is saying we should protect what? Environment. Even recently, the president has issued us instructions and the documents to make sure that we protect the wetlands. I know the district cows and so on, you are aware. Why should it only be the wetlands? It must be in a broader perspective. As the president is advocating to do that, some big people within the government are coming to destroy our environment by cutting these huge trees, logs, and poles within the West Nile region. Not even within West Nile alone, in the entire northern Uganda. These are people, they are untouchables at the times when the environmental officer, the forest officer is trying to say, what is this you are doing? These people produce a document you will not touch. Others are from the ministries. You start wondering, what is this we are doing? Is the government divided into two? In the other hands, they are giving different instructions. Then somewhere here, some big people in the government are also doing different things. You fail to implement, you fail to enforce. At times there's an RDC, you start wondering what is this which is happening. Your hands become tight. So as it is not just a matter of talking it, but the enforcement should be done by the government. The policy guideline must start from the parliament and then it comes down here. Even people have been talking about caveras. We're not supposed to use it as a cavera for carrying things. It starts again, people start using it. As others are campaigning against it, then others are producing. You start wondering exactly what is happening. Why are people taking the account? No. So it is so contradicting. Accord and Twaweza, we are supporting you, we are behind you. But our energy may not be enough, we may not have that level of the power The workshop is good, but there are some people, even within the local government, who are selling charcoals. You see lorries going to Kampala, loaded with the charcoals, you start wondering, which one is this? They will tell you this belongs to so and so. People who are within with the titles are the ones doing this. Independents using some minor people, even others use the names of women. But carrying bags of charcoals, 100, 200 bags, it goes to Central. Others are taking to Ginger. So, what should we do is the question. We should not only focus on the problem, but the solution. What is the solution? What is the way forward? What should we do? I was thinking, let the district local governments have ordinance, by law, to restrict cutting of the trees locally here. Because that bigger law we have has issues. But at the district level, let us have some bylaw to regulate usage of our environment. Then the DPCs can enforce, the RDC can say, please let us enforce this bylaw at the district. When these people come with their vehicles, if I have such a bylaw, I can say, please, this truck will not go. That big person of yours, we want to see him. That one can happen. By the time these people come, they enter in the office of the forest officer, they make their internal discussions there. They enter the bush at night, you just realize the truck is now leaving the district, heading to Kampala when it has loaded what? That big tree, the logs. You start to wonder, why are they destroying our environment? So the media, I want to appreciate you so much for capturing information from such elder people, and we should give this information out. It has to, well, such a museum, you see, he is crying. Those who are saying we should leave ourselves to God, I think they have lost the direction. They don't know where to go. These are so desperate people who do not want to work. God is there. He will always be there. He has done his part. What is remaining is us. Leave yourself to God to treat you when you are sick. Don't go to the clinic, we see. That is God. I don't know what kind of brain do we have. Please, we are going to be behind you. We need to plant trees. If a person cuts a tree, he's supposed to plant like 2-3 trees. If we can put that, then we shall achieve. And those people who are mining sand next to river banks, these people have already made the rivers to dry up. I don't know who is supposed to regulate these people who are doing mining of sands and so on. If you go to Inyao River, the place has widened itself, but there is no water. You just see the valley is continuing, you know. Eh? If you go to around Buruda, you see what is happening. People are dying, but they are not listening. People keep on cutting what? Trees. The enforcement is not enough. Government should take a deliberate action against those who are not listening. People must go to prison. We need to arrest people. And two, let also government reduce the cost of fuel. I mean the gas. Alternatively, we could say people should use what? Gas. But the price is abnormal. People cannot afford. If the cost for the gas would be as little as a bag of charcoal, that can serve at least a period of 1 month. People can resort to using gas instead of going for charcoal. Then we start now enforcing. Eh? But the price is you cannot. Even any other DC cannot afford the gas, I'm telling you. It's very expensive. So whether you are trying to enforce it at night, someone brings for you charcoal, you will buy. That is the fact. So it is not only about the talking it, but the action plan. Eh? You see an MP even carrying a bag of charcoal in easy, but in Parliament he is talking about the laws to reduce the what? Destruction of the environment. But he's carrying behind his pickup charcoals. He doesn't bother where this charcoal has come from. Kumbe, people are destroying the environment. I want to say to you so much for this. I think that's a bit of my input. And let us work together and we will make sure that we should not talk to sugarcoat. We talk exactly what is happening. Government is not doing enough. Talking is much as another disease. We are trying our level best, but there are some people who feel they are bigger than other diseases. They come from Kampala with the trailers, lorries to destroy the environment. They go with the logs, trees, charcoals, with even letters signed from the ministry and so on. And someone may not even be ready to avail you with the paper. He will show you like this is my paper, what do you want? So, there is something which is not okay, it is happening. But we must dig where the source is. Thank you so much.